Good morning. It's a beautiful Saturday morning here in Stockholm. Sunny, lots of snow everywhere and very cold. And the whole country is cold and covered in a thick layer of snow. So we see the effects of global warming. I heard that there was snow in Rome even. And some time ago the global warming alarmists, they predicted something. They love doing this, don't they? They said, I think the year was 2025. I'm not so sure, I think it was. They said there will be no more snow in Sweden. And people will not be able to ski anymore. So I think they are now worried about this. People might think that this was all a lie. 2025, that's just 7 years away. And we have the whole country covered in snow. So of course people will wonder what's true. There was a TV debate yesterday. They talked about the weather, and there was a guy from the Green Party in the studio. And when he was about to speak, he looked very, very nervous. Yeah. I want to talk about the Italian election again, because it's so important and it's big. I think about these guys in Brussels these days. Yeah, I'm worried about these guys. I remember the election in Austria some time ago. They didn't like this election in Austria. No. And it turns out that it was a disaster for the globalists, because the Austrian government joined Orban. Yeah. They hate Orban in Brussels. So I think this one is even worse, the Italian election. First of all, you have the Italian people. The vast majority of them hate the EU. And you see it in the candidates. Yeah. Even the left party, the five-star movement. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they promised a referendum, months ago. They said something about this. I don't think they will have a referendum because it's too risky or whatever. But I think they should leave the EU, of course. They will win. So this election in Italy is bad news for these poor fuckers in Brussels. Don't you feel sad for them? I don't like this one. They have this guy, replacing Berlusconi. So if Berlusconi's party is doing well, there might be a globalist there anyway. Because this guy replacing Berlusconi is from Brussels. And he's a globalist. It's sneaky. Yeah. I think Italy can do this very, very well. Yes. And of course, I'm rooting for La Lega party. That would be a guarantee that Italy will join Orban. That's the guy you should join. Talk to Orban. Yeah. Be friends with Orban in Hungary, and you will do fine. And you can stop this mass immigration that you have. I was reading this article from the former Greek finance minister Yanis Varoufakis, and he talked about Greece. And he said until 75% of Greece's public debt is repaid, which is in 2060 at the earliest, the country will be subject to enhanced surveillance. Yeah. In practice, this means that 42 years of quarterly reviews, during which the European Commission and the European Central Bank, in collaboration with the International Monetary Fund, may impose new measures on Greece, such as sales of public property, restrictions on organized labor, etc. So this will be like 2 generations at least, where they will live with this, not being a real nation. Yeah. And this shows you how important it is how you vote. So it's the former Greek politicians who made this possible. And now there's no nation anymore. It doesn't matter who the Greeks vote for. They also want the ability to veto Greek laws, these guys. The guys in Brussels and the bankers. Of course, this is a disaster. So Italy, you do the right thing. Yes. Vote for the anti-EU, the nationalist parties. And you will do fine, I think. It's exciting, isn't it? It's so clear here in Italy, this fight between globalists and nationalists. It's fantastic. Okay, bye.